I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure what you're suffering from is called blank. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure what you're suffering from is called my collection of Japanese sex toys. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure what you're suffering from is called Darth Vader, the Sith Lord.
Which one won?
I don't know. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure what you're suffering from is called Darth Vader. But I think Japanese sex toys.
Then fucking pick!
The question is, which one's funnier?
The Japanese sex toys?
Alright then, Japanese sex toys.
Men's Warehouse. You're gonna like blank. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. You're gonna like how far I can get my own penis up my butt. Men's Warehouse. You're gonna like Pac-Man uncontrollably guzzling cum. I guarantee it.
I think you're gonna like how far I can put my penis up my own butthole.
TSA guidelines now prohibited blank on airplanes.
TSA guidelines now prohibit white people on airplanes. TSA guidelines now prohibit incest on airplanes. But you put them together, what do you got? TSA guidelines now prohibit white people incest on airplanes.
Just once, I like to hear you say, "Thanks, Mom. Thanks for blank."
I love my mother.
Bullshit.
I know.
Just once, I like to hear you say, "Thanks, Mom. Thanks for telling a shitty story that goes nowhere." Just once? Just once, I like to hear you say, "Thanks, Mom. Thanks for casually suggesting a threesome."
Depends on what kind of kinky mom you got.
Old MacDonald had a blank. E-I-E-I-O. I'm gonna go with this one.
Old MacDonald had a blank. E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had an erectile dysfunction. E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had mouth herpes. E-I-E-I-O. Check me out, yo. I call this dance move blank.
Wait.
That's a nice dance move, man.
Oh.
Check me out, yo. I call this dance move.
Check me out, yo, I call this dance move.
Sad hand job. Check me out, yo. I call this dance move my bright pink fucko. It's my butthole.
I know. Click here for blank. Oh, sweet Jesus. Click here for tentacle. Oh no. No.
Click.
No, click here for an octopus giving 7 hand jobs and smoking a cigarette.
Click here for blank. Click here for tentacle porn. Click here for an octopus giving 7 hand jobs and smoking a cigarette. How about click here for an octopus giving 7 hand jobs and smoking a cigarette while watching tentacle porn?
Oh.
He's a nice octopusy.
Mine was funny.
7 hand jobs? I mean, come on. Name an octopus that you know that can do that. I can name 7.
The one from Dory.
Dude.
Here's the church. Here is the steeple. Open the doors and there is blank.
I'm gonna go with Satan.
The
It's either
devil-
him or the Pope.
Here is the church. Here is the steeple. Open the doors and there is expecting a burp and vomiting on the floor.
Damn.
I was gonna pick God.
You got your religious viewing laughing at it? Because then the devil himself would be funny because you're inside of a church. The devil's not supposed to be inside of a church. There's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the doors and there's the devil himself.
That's right. I killed blank. How you ask? Actual peeing. Oh. Oh. No. That's right. I killed God. How you ask? Running out of semen.
Yeah, how that killed God? He created it. It was just poof, there's
But
some more.
I killed God. How you ask? The Pope.
Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of blank. Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of my neck, my back, and my pussy and my crack. Brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of the wonders of the Orient. If you can't be with the one you love sperm whales. They're juicy this time of year. You can't be with the ones you love. Love licking things that claim them as your own, like a vagina that is yours. We have to go with sperm whales. Those are only once time of year. Mr. and Mrs. Dias, we called you because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is a salad for men that's made of metal? Or are you aware that your daughter is a woman of color? I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Davis. We called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is a salad for men that's made of metal? That's disgusting, madam. You should be ashamed. May God rest your soul. Arby's, we have the meat. Arby's, we have the jobs. Arby's, we have jobs. Arby's, we have the red hot chili peppers. The question is, do you want to make some money, or do you want to get a fucking mouthful of hot sauce?
It's
I
the
like
band.
spicy things.
It's the band.
Oh,
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
well, motherfucker, I want to go to Arby's. They got
Me-
the red hot chili peppers.
me-
They better have chili peppers too, because I'm kind of hungry. As the mother of the rambunctious boys, I'm no
5
stranger
rambunctious boys.
to unfathomable stupidity. I'm a 5 rambunctious boys. I'm no stranger to unfathomable stupidity. As the mom of 5 rambunctious boys, I'm no stranger to men disgusting of feelings in an emotionally healthy way. You're one crazy bitch. Remind me not to go to her house.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I couldn't complete my homework because of waiting until merge. But I couldn't complete my homework because of Adderall. And the Academy Award for blank goes to blank. And the Academy Award goes to Fading Away into Nothingness, J.D. Power and his associates. And the Academy Award for Shiny Objects goes to the placenta.
The placenta! Read that then. And the Academy Award for the placenta goes to Shiny Objects.
Dude, do not go into that bathroom. There's blank in there.
There's emotions in there. Dude, do not go in the bathroom. There's emotions in there.
One.
Ew. I regret watching it now.
How did I...
Sexy grandma diggy. How did I lose my virginity? Question mark. Getting naked and watching Nickelodeon. That would do it, kids. That would do it. How did I lose my virginity? Question mark. Seeing grandma naked. She's like a beast when she's nude. Nickelodeon teaches you a lot.
Kids, I don't need drugs to get high. I'm high on blank. High on an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours. I'm high on covering myself with Parmesan cheese and chili flakes because I'm a pizza.
Burgers, man. Can't only have just one. Alternative medicine is now embracing the curative powers of a pyramid with 7
That's yours.
heads. And for my next trick, I will pull the illusion of choice in a late-stage capitalist society out of a pyramid of severed heads.
This one's for...
For my next trick, I will pull laying an egg out of getting cummed on. Fuck. For my next trick, I will pull getting cummed on out of a laying an egg. There's no right way to say that. You're fucking disgusting.
It's just the card I pulled out.
Yeah. Sticky fingers. You sick fuck. It's gonna be a lonely night, boys. Well, if you excuse me, gentlemen, I have a date with my genitals. Well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I have a date with an endless stream of diarrhea. It's just that time of the month, dearie. I think diarrhea is worse than my genitals as a date. Well, the United States raced the Soviet Union to the moon. The Mexican government funneled millions of pesos into research on a three-way with my wife and Shaquille O'Neal. While the U.S. raced the Soviet Union to the moon, the Mexican government funneled millions of pesos into research on flightless birds.
You won that one.
A three-way with my wife and Shaquille O'Neal? I hear Shaquille O'Neal's a dude. That's a waste of some pesos, man. But okay.
Recent laboratory study shows that undergraduates have 50% less sex after being exposed to blank.
A recent lab study shows that the undergraduates have 50% less sex after being exposed to 50,000 volts straight to the nipples. recent lab study shows that undergraduates have 50% less sex after being exposed to a good sniff. Now, here's a question for you. Would you have less sex after a good sniff? Or less sex after 50,000 volts to the nipples? Well, that's what I thought. Because if you're still having sex after 50,000 there to the nipples, you're into that kinky shit. What gives me uncontrollable gas? Not reciprocating oral sex. What gives me uncontrollable gas? A balanced breakfast of spam and eggs. Who the fuck shit in my coffee?
War. What is good for? What is it good for?
Oh, hell no. You did not just ruin that song.
War! What is it good for? Daddy issues.
Get it? Because you killed my dad in war?
War! What is it good for?
A fight so powerful that it wakes the giants from the 1,000-year slumber. Also known as Jack Black in the Gulliver's Travels. Or military historians remember Alexander the Great for his brilliant use of blank against the Persians. Military historians remember Alexander the Great for his brilliant use of crippling debt against the Persians. Military historians remember Alexander the Great for his brilliant use of full frontal nudity against the Persians. When I'm a millionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate authentic Mexican cuisine. When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate used panties. They're so juicy. Introducing the amazing superhero sidekick duo. It's Batman and Chronic. It's blank and blank.
No.
Introducing the amazing superhero and sidekick duo.
It's the synergistic management solutions and the time travel paradox. Introducing the amazing superhero and sidekick duo. It's a live studio audience and silence. They killed half the population. I think the studio wins. Will you stop stealing my fruity pebbles? You fucking Jew! I'll shit on your coffee and I'll just go, whatcha? Whatcha? Sniff my asparagus. You'll like it when I sniff in yours. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you RoboCop, man. It's a very dangerous movie. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you my Uber driver, Pavel. She's mighty dangerous, if you know what I mean. It's my secret power. I'll tell you. It's shutting up so I can watch the game. Power. It's branding 3 penises into a Twizzler. It's like a Jolly Roger.
Breeding.
Eating branding. What's the difference when you have penises as a Twizzler in your mouth, eh? It's pretty disgusting if you think about it.
Coming to Broadway this season, Police Brutality, the musical.
Well, with the current events of the rioting and everyone thinking racism is cool, I guess police brutality takes the cake on that one. Everyone shall
What's
be
that
equal.
smell?
Oompa loompa doopity-doo. Sometimes I think of Trump when I'm on the suit.
What's that smell? My fat daughter.
Damn, she must be horrid.
I would.
But my Oompa Loompas are disgusting her. That was up to you. Which one's more smellier? The short people or the fat people? I'll tell you a secret. They're both if they take a flat. They said we were crazy. They said we couldn't put Justin Bieber inside of one titty hanging out. They were wrong. They said we were crazy. They said we couldn't put Go-Gut inside of getting fingered. They were wrong.
Albums and 3 Grammys. 3 Grammys. It's time to get back to my roots, to what inspired me to make music in the first place.
After 4 platinum albums and 3 Grammys, it's time to get back to my roots, to what inspired me to make music in the first place. Eating a hard-boiled egg out of my husband's asshole. After 4 platinum albums and 3 Grammys, it's time to get back to my roots, to what inspired me to make music in the first place. Vigorous jazz hands. But you see, eating a hard-boiled egg up my ass of a husband, what's there a ton of in heaven?
This one's fucked up.
So's mine, but oh well. What's there a ton of in heaven other than dead people? Question mark. Fucking my sister. Well, then again, if you believe in the religious rituals, you're all children of God. So therefore, if you're fucking your sister in heaven, she's just your sister in heaven. Like, it's God's children. They're all your sisters, so I guess you're fucking them all. What's there a ton of in heaven? Ghosts. Get it? Because they're all dead. I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and 50 megrins of Zoloft daily. Blank plus blank equals blank. A good strong gorilla plus puberty equals free samples. Blank plus blank equals blank. Hurting those closest to me plus doing the right thing equals preteens. So is preteens better, or is it come from a gorilla? So a good strong gorilla plus puberty gives you free samples of cum?
Why am I sticky?
'Cause he's a gorilla. God hate banana, but God love the juicy cum. Why am I sticky? Inappropriate yodeling.
What's that sound? Rap music.
What's that sound? It's world peace. It's finally fucking here.
Mine's funny.
German Chancellor Angela Merkel. It's a trap. Some goddamn peace and quiet. It's a trap. The kids never shut the fuck up. What made my first kiss so awkward? You're sitting on a kid. If you like a pangender octopus who roams the cosmos in search of love, you might be a redneck. If you like pictures of boobs, you might be a redneck. Okay, so are we talking about just boobs in general?
Titties.
Or titties?
Titties.
Because if we're talking about titties, I'm definitely a redneck. What never fails to liven up the party? Getting really high. But not for the white people. It gets worse. What never fails to liven up the party? The KKK.
We could have it.
Fuck the KKK, they're stupid. People need to die. They've gone beyond stupid. What are my parents hiding from me? Question mark. AIDS. I hope I don't have any of those. What are my parents hiding from me? Ruth Bader Ginsburg brutally grabbing your penis. So, do I want to stay hidden from Ruth Bader Ginsburg brutally grabbing penis, or do I want to hide from AIDS? I'm gay anyway, so we'll just go from AIDS. In M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Bruce Willis discovers that a whole thing of butter had really been meth all along. In M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Bruce Willis discovers that hop spice care had really been strong female characters all along. In M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Bruce Willis discovers that a whole thing of butter had really been meth all along. That's why we had to hide it from the kids. It was meth. The class field trip was completely ruined by an older woman who knows her way around the penis. The class field trip was completely ruined by blowing my boyfriend so hard he shits. I think it would be hilarious blowing your boyfriend so hard he shits, but seeing an older woman who knows her way around the penis is pretty disgusting. She could do thousands of things to that cock. Sexual tension is a slippery slope that leads to kissing grandmother on her forehead and turning off her life support. Fellowship in Christ is a slippery slope that leads to getting drugs off the street and into my body. You did say stop people from using drugs. You didn't say I couldn't use them. I'm not people, I'm a person. I'd say punching a congressman in the face is good, but you wanna know what white people like? An AR-15 assault rifle, so they can go shoot up some schools. Waking up half naked in a Denny's parking lot. No, I think white people like using the assault rifle more.
Oh, no, they like waking up to naked in a Denny's parking lot.
Oh man, white people like assault rifles.
Little boy penis.
They're blowing up schools, they're shooting each other, and they're just doing so. White people have damned us all. My fellow Americans, before this decade is out, we will have coronavirus all over the moon. My fellow Americans, before this decade is out, we will have nipple blades on the moon. Who ever knows what the fuck that is? My fellow Americans, before this decade is out, we will have my good bra on the moon. So every time you look at it, I'm hard. 50% of all marriages end in glory holes is incorrect. 50% of all marriages end in punching a congressman in the face because that motherfucker steals your wife every fucking time. When I was tripping on acid, flying sex snakes turned into flesh-eating bacteria. When I was tripping on acid, ethnic cleansing turned into active listening. I was pretty fucking tripping balls on that one. Daddy, why is mommy crying? Mini bats, son. Mini bats.
Of a child.
The heart of a cheese. Daddy, why is mommy crying? The heart of your little brother is in her hand. She killed your brother. She just ripped it out and
This
was
is
like,
my last
"Daddy."
one. Daddy, why is mommy crying? Puppies.
Daddy, why is mommy crying? Famine. She ate her own son. That crazy bitch. The winner will be announced in the next 2 seconds.
55.
How many?
55.
And the winner is you, fucking Jude.
Thank you.
By 43 to 45.
55.
55.
I have 55. You
Holy
want to count them?
shit, no, I don't want to fucking count 'em.